Please rise if you are able for the graduate procession. Please remain standing until the graduates have been seated. rise, if you are able, for the academic procession.
In the toil of thinking, in the serenity of books, in the messages of prophets, the songs of poets, and the wisdom of interpreters, in discoveries of continents of truth whose margin we may see, we delight in free minds and in their thinking, in the majesty of the moral order, in the faith that rides with triumph, in the courage given us when we ally ourselves to truth in any form, in the privilege of being co-workers in good causes. We celebrate the unseen goals we share and serve. Let us build a world safe from war and oppression, free and satisfying, one that ultimately furnishes answers for us all. Please be seated.
Graduates, friends, and family, good morning and welcome. My name is Tom Duver, and I am the Dean of the Faculty of Engineering and Architectural Science. Before we begin today, I would like to acknowledge the land that we're celebrating on. Toronto, or as it was traditionally known, Takaranto, meaning where there are trees standing in the water, occupies a place that has been home to Indigenous peoples for over 15,000 years. The Huron-Wendat, Petun First Nations, the Seneca, and most recently, the Mississaugas of the New Credit River. This territory is subject to the Dish with One Spoon Treaty between the Anishinaabe, Mississaugas, and Haudenosaunee that bound them to share and protect this land. Subsequent Indigenous nations and peoples and settlers from all over the globe have been welcomed into this treaty in the spirit of peace, friendship, and respect. Takaranto is now home for many First Nations, Inuit, and Métis peoples. Recognizing where we stand is not to historicize the experiences of Indigenous peoples or to offer platitudes. It is a thoughtful and intentional act of acknowledging injustices and committing ourselves individually and collectively as a university to the path of truth and reconciliation. And I encourage you all to consider what this means to you and how you can honor the history of this land in your own life. Every year, I have the privilege of witnessing a new cohort of students embark on their educational journey, and I am humbled to watch our graduates take their first steps into their professional careers. But today is slightly different. As many of you might know, this year marks the end of my 10-year term as Dean of the Faculty. And these ceremonies will be the last time that I address an audience of future engineers and architects. With that in mind, I hope our guests will allow me to take this last opportunity to speak directly to the graduates. Graduates, I stand before you today filled with a profound sense of pride, nostalgia, and hope. The moment is both a celebration of your achievements and a reflection on the journey that we've had. As I look out at this exceptional group of individuals, I know that today marks an end and a beginning for each of you. It is possibly the most significant milestone you have met in your lives so far. And this year, more than any before, I understand the magnitude of that feeling. As I come to the end of my time as Dean, I have been reflecting on my own graduation, the feelings of optimism, anticipation, and relief. The world you are about to enter is one that I and my colleagues behind me on stage could never have imagined. Just as you have never experienced booking time in a computer lab, yes, a singular lab with one computer, and final exams in which calculators were not allowed. This was all part of my university experience as a student. And that one computer, incidentally, was nowhere near as powerful as your phone. I hope we have prepared you well and that you will be able to stay connected with us to make use of all the supports available to you as alumni, but I know that tomorrow is an unknown for all of us. So what advice can I offer you today in an environment so different from the one I experienced when I graduated 42 years ago? Technology has changed, the economy has changed, global politics have changed, and society has changed. But there are some universal truths that will serve you well no matter what. And that is what I want to share with you now. First and foremost, do not fear failure. Failure is an inevitable part of the journey towards success. Embrace it as a learning opportunity. As the saying goes, experience is what you get when you didn't get what you wanted. Each setback and challenge teaches you valuable lessons that you can apply in the future. View failure not as endpoints, but as stepping stones to greater achievement. By facing your failures head on and learning from them, you will develop resilience and a deeper understanding of your field. Secondly, never stop learning. Be curious, be bold, and be willing to push the boundaries of what is known. The degree you hold today is not the end of your education, but rather the foundation upon which you will build your career. Our fields are ever evolving, with new technologies emerging regularly and expertise in a single discipline no longer sufficient. By investing in expanding your skills and knowledge, you will position yourself for continued success and make meaningful contributions to the world. Tomorrow's engineers and architects need to be educated to thrive through change, to seek out opportunities for innovation, and to continually challenge the status quo. Adopt a mindset of constantly questioning what's possible and seek out opportunities for innovation. Thirdly, always center impact in your work. Throughout your education, we have emphasized the importance of making a positive impact on society, on the environment, and for future generations. As you step into your professional careers, remember that your work has the potential to drive meaningful changes. Prioritize diversity and inclusion, commit to sustainable practices, and critically evaluate new innovations for their broader societal implications. Your role as engineers and architects is not just to build and create, but to do so in a way that benefits humanity and our planet. Fourthly, embrace collaboration and leadership. Engineering and architecture is rarely a solitary endeavor. The most innovative solutions emerge when diverse perspectives come together to tackle complex challenges. Seek opportunities to collaborate with colleagues, share insights, and tap into collective expertise. Develop your ability to communicate effectively, listen actively, and work collaboratively. By working together, you can achieve outcomes that surpass what any individual could accomplish alone. And as you grow in your careers, develop leadership skills. True progress happens when technical expertise is coupled with strong leadership. The world needs more engineers and architects who can guide teams, inspire others, and drive positive change. Effective leaders possess problem-solving skills and the ability to identify solutions to complex problems. Do not be afraid to pursue a future as a leader. Our world needs more and more of you. And finally, prioritize your ethical compass and integrity. As engineers, you will be entrusted with responsibilities that can have profound impacts on society and the environment. Always adhere to the highest ethical standards in your work. Be honest, transparent, and accountable. Your reputation is one of your most valuable assets, and it is built on trust. Make decisions that reflect not just technical excellence, but also moral and ethical soundness. Graduates, as you step into this new chapter, carry these principles with you. They will guide you through the complexities and challenges of your professional journey. But above all, I hope that you will remember to have fun, dare to take risks, and always make time for what matters. It has been my honor to witness your growth. You have overcome many obstacles and shown remarkable resilience, tenacity, and commitment to achieving your goals. You are truly an exceptional group of individuals, and I know that your hard work and determination will continue to serve you well. You, along with your peers, will become the problem solvers, innovators, and leaders who confront the great issues of our time. The challenges ahead of you are immense, but I hope you face them with grit, perseverance, and excitement, all qualities you have demonstrated throughout your time at TMU. It might seem as though the world is asking too much of you, but always remember, you are not alone. Your peers, your families, your friends, the faculty and staff here, and the entire alumni community are standing with you and cheering you on. We look forward to sharing in your next adventures and seeing you at future alumni events. It has been an honor to serve as your dean. I am incredibly proud of all that you have accomplished. You are ready, you are prepared to drive innovation, solve complex challenges, and shape the future of our world. Remember, you can do it. Good luck, and thank you. And now I am honored to introduce the Chancellor of Toronto Metropolitan University, Janice Fugakusa.
Graduands, I am proud and honored to be here with you today. And today is a time of very well-deserved celebration. We share our pride in your success with everyone whose love and support has played a part in bringing you here today. And you have been through a remarkable experience. You endured a pandemic, you succeeded by remaining committed to your studies and overcoming unforeseen obstacles. We are so proud of your achievements as you are now all here to celebrate your graduation. And as the Dean said, never stop learning and you will have a lifetime of accomplishments. And the best way to achieve that learning is to cultivate your curiosity, because embracing opportunities and new challenges will expand your horizons and take you to places you would never have imagined. And as you navigate your career path, remember that work is going to fill a large part of your day. And the only way to make that time truly satisfying is to do what you believe is great work. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. And if you haven't found it yet, keep looking. You'll know when you find it. And finally, whatever the next step of your journey takes you, I ask of you this: give back to your community, to your workplace, and to your family and friends. Be a champion for causes that make lives better. For me, those causes are fighting to end cancer and also making education accessible to all. Whatever your cause is, weave it into your life and make it a personal passion. On this special day of celebration, let me close by offering my congratulations and best wishes on your journey. Thank you.
Thank you, Chancellor Fugakusa. Now, please welcome the university's President and Vice Chancellor, Mohammed Lashemi.
Thank you, Dean Doover. Good morning. Welcome to our graduates, family and friends, colleagues from across the university, the community, and beyond. Class of 2024. This is an important day for you, and you have our warmest congratulations. Graduation is a very special and rare moment, bringing together families and friends, colleagues and communities. Each of us, from our own unique background, represent the diversity of this country and the planet. All of us gathering to share these moments together. We all have our own journey. My journey has taken me from a tiny village in Africa to Canada's largest and most cosmopolitan city. A journey of more than just miles. It has been a journey of discovery about diverse cultures, ideas, different ways of seeing the world, and at the same time understanding how much we truly have in common. Here today, in a time when we often only see our differences, let's think about how our individual journeys come together at this special moment of celebration and joy. Let this be an inspiration for appreciating all that we share. With that in mind, I will ask that for the next hour or so, we use our time and energy to acknowledge what the graduates have achieved. I'm hopeful that despite all the challenges around us, we can all respect one another and respect the importance of why we are gathered here today. Graduates, you now look ahead for a new chapter and a bright future, I'm sure. Why? Because you have what the world is looking for: talent, energy, and new ideas. Your dean has said that the world needs you. With those qualities and skills, we need you to deal with the challenges that we are all in. Your years here have prepared you for this moment. We are so very glad that you chose this university, that you immerse yourself in our university community. I hope you are feeling grateful for each other, for the good friends who shared your university experience and are now friends for life. Which brings us full circle. Why we may find success as individuals. As a society, we depend on each other. We need loved ones, colleagues, and community. In French, we never say goodbye. Instead, we say au revoir, which literally means until we see you again. Enjoy your very special day and stay close to your alma mater, for together we will shape the future. Thank you.
Thank you, President Lashemi. Chancellor Fugakusa, President Lashemi, Provost Yanashito Provenzano, deans, esteemed colleagues and representatives who join us on stage, members of the graduating class, family members, and friends, honored guests. It is my great privilege to deliver the citation for Rosalind Byrne, upon whom Toronto Metropolitan University is conferring the degree Doctor of Engineering honoris causa, our highest award. Since 2001, Ms. Byrne has been president of the Lee Cross Foundation. The foundation's mission is to educate women and children with a focus on opportunities for education in science, technology, engineering, and math, or in other words, the STEM fields, as well as creative endeavors. Women and girls interested in science and math, for example, have told her that they have difficulty finding role models in those fields. Ms. Byrne says she is working to break down barriers, one scholarship, one bursary, one experience, one internship at a time. In her role, she has supported efforts across the country from arts and engineering programming for primary school students to bursaries and programs for women working in manufacturing and trades. But Ms. Byrne does not simply provide financial resources to organizations. She works with those organizations to shape their initiatives and then promotes them, often as a very visible and outspoken champion. She has been determined to ensure that young women have a wealth of possibilities to pursue their career interest, and especially to make contributions in STEM fields where they are underrepresented. In 2022, her foundation provided $100,000 to support the Women in STEM summer internship at the Institute for Biomedical Engineering, Science and Technology, known as IBEST. IBEST is a partnership between St. Michael's Hospital and this university. The internship program helps young women gain resume-worthy experience and confidence to succeed. It is just one example of how Ms. Byrne has been determined to encourage young people to think big and change the world for the better. Rosalind Byrne, for your energetic and enthusiastic dedication to helping women realize their dreams and achieve their goals, and for making a significant positive difference in the lives of girls and women across Canada, we celebrate and honor you today. I would now like to call Chancellor Fukakusa, President Lashemi, and Rosalind Byrne to the podium for the conferring of the degree.
Toronto Metropolitan University, by virtue of the authority granted by the Province of Ontario under the Toronto Metropolitan University Act, awards the degree Doctor of Engineering honoris causa with all the rights and privileges attended thereon to Rosalind Byrne.
Whoa. You can all just, whew. Hi, I'm Rosalind Byrne, President of the Lee Cross Foundation. I'm very happy to be here today. My title for my speech, it's not very long, so you can relax. You'll be getting your degree shortly. It's called Adapt, Accept, Embrace, and Move On. Thank you, President Lashemi, members of the faculty, and members of the board of Toronto Metropolitan University, and especially all of you today. I've been smiling at the women in front, just looking at them and thinking of all of the architects and the engineers who are here today, and this really inspires me. It is an honor to be standing here, celebrating this time for you, especially after we can assemble after COVID. You've experienced the global pandemic, I don't have to tell you that. You have been exposed to uncertain times of conflict, But we gather in celebration today, a celebration of your family, your friends, everyone who believes in you. It can be the worst of times and the best of times. A degree in the best of times gives you options. People who care about you can encourage and support you in a job market that seems reasonable. The dreaded prediction of a recession did not happen. You have a cell phone. Not if you say you have a cell phone. You haven't moved out of your parents' basement yet. Not if you haven't moved out of your parents' basement yet. Your generation, though, has technology that surpasses anything that we have known in history. I mean, you don't really have to take driving lessons anymore or learn parallel parking. Opportunities exist that can expand on any preconceived notion of what was possible before. Just aside, last night we were talking that we do not know what will happen in the next 5 years of your life. It is changing so rapidly. But it can also be the worst of times. Rent is sky high. Globalization means that it may be difficult to find a job in your community in this country. You may never see a water cooler, if you know what a water cooler is, because you might be at home on a computer with a dog, your family, everyone milling around. And AI will be speaking to you in your dreams. Hey Google, hey Siri, hey Alexa. You have, in this worst of times, lost the ability to have conversations with real human beings. For example, if you go into a restaurant, you text each other through the meal. Is it good? Are you ordering another drink? I'm not sure. What are you up to? And you have lost the capacity to speak in full sentences. I had to look this up because I am a boomer. DIPFT, sus, and Riz. Okay, let's continue. But we need to come together to enrich our lives, and that's why I'm here today. So you're going to find out a little bit about me. I too went to university to get a degree. The one word that I started with today should be your mantra. It's about adapting. Remember your online world? You have gone through that the last 3 years. Did you ever imagine you would graduate after attending this college university, learning to meet via Zoom, Google, when you're staring at people's faces that look like cats? You've had to adapt, and so did I. I'm from a few generations ago. I acquired a teaching degree for science and math in high school. When no job was available for me as a woman, I ended up changing to English, computers, yes, they were called Computer 64, and we found out last night that was owned by Xerox, and French. But it wasn't long before I knew that I had to get out of the classroom, and I became one of the very few women in my school to teach whitewater canoeing and alpine skiing. I didn't even know that I was setting a trend for the future. I just knew that I couldn't be complacent anymore in a gendered role of what I was supposed to do. But life intervened again for me. I was called away to help my family, and then I ended up taking a job running a manufacturing company in plumbing. For a decade, actually close to 2 decades, I ran a plumbing manufacturing in Montreal. I realized I couldn't define myself by being just one career anymore. I wasn't only a teacher anymore. I wasn't an instructor anymore. I was now a businesswoman. I was an entrepreneur. And when things calmed down, I sat back and asked, how could I be instrumental in helping those students who were going to be successful, who were like me? There were no role models for me in the 70s and 80s. I had to learn on the fly. I learned from computers, yes, Commodore 64s, we mentioned those already. Books. I learned from anyone I could ask questions of. I needed to change the culture and the workplace environments to help young women and girls make it. Creating the foundation and focusing on experiential education was my goal, so that my women and girls and children could succeed without fear of imposter syndrome or unpreparedness. So I started the necessary part in my society. I became what they call an involved philanthropist, helping economic development for women, stopping violence against women, but in my heart, the development of the young minds and the experiential education was what I wanted to do. So as an outdoor educator, as I told you, I was a canoeist, I teamed myself up with organizations that supported youth. So I started sending women, like yourselves, to the Arctic and the Antarctic. As one teenager said to me when she came back, everyone thinks that penguins are in the north and polar bears are in the south. Now I know the difference. Now you know the difference. Another of my teenage students said she can never unsee a giant iceberg. It had changed her life. Over 80 young women and girls have been sent to the North Poles and the South Poles to work on climate change, animal behavior, geology, plant species, and Innu culture. From this point on, I continued, creating positions for young women in all categories of engineering and research in unconventional careers. Aerospace engineering, I have some of them who work for Rio Tinto. Geologists who work in oil and gas in Nigeria. Crane and heavy machinery operators who work in the north. Biomedical engineers who look at me funny when I interview them if they are squeamish about blood. If you're a biomedical engineer, you know what I'm talking about. Because we then send them in to see open heart surgeries. I've worked with electrical engineers who've worked with Hydro One throughout all of Ontario. And being here today has been lovely. It means that we started programs for students at iBest in research and having experiential education with St. Mike's. I just came back from an alumni meeting at Computer Science at Dal, talking about being a trendsetter for women in tech. In my foundation, I've incorporated my interests, my values that I hold close to make a change in this world. These are my threads. Changing the face of what women and girls can do anywhere. Doing what you do regardless of gender. Traveling the world to help those that need it. Educating young minds, you're all younger than me, and making a difference. As you sit here today, it is your chance to examine your inner drives. Think of 5 words, traits or themes that inspire you. This is your tapestry of life. These threads will guide you because they are what sustains our lives. You will find yours when you venture out into the workforce or continue your academic journey. You are just beginning to weave the thread of your tapestry, and it is unbreakable, yet malleable. One student looked at me when I asked her what she'd like to be when she matures, and she said, "Rosalind, I just want to be me because everyone else is taken." So my last words, I hope, will sink in. Use your intelligence and your education to create, not destroy. Use your humanity to do something good to help others with compassion and dignity, and use your vitality not only to dance, and youthfulness to create a kinder, gentler future for all the generations to come. Thank you.
Thank you for your inspiring words, Dr. Byrne. As our graduates prepare to come forward, I will take this opportunity to request that you hold your applause until all graduates have crossed the stage. We do, however, welcome spontaneous outbursts of joy, enthusiasm, and even relief from family and friends. That's all part of your celebration. And so all graduates are celebrated equally. We ask that everyone please remain for the duration of the ceremony. I now ask to come forward and thank in advance the university's interim registrar, Sherry Hodges.
Thank you, Dean Duver. Will the graduands please rise if you are able? Chancellor Fukakusa, President Lashemi, Provost Ayanachito Provenzano, honored guests, faculty members, staff, families, and friends of the graduands. I have the honor and pleasure to present graduands from Toronto Metropolitan University's Faculty of Engineering and Architectural Science degree programs. Our graduands include all those who are joining us for today's ceremony, as well as those unable to attend who are graduating in absentia. I certify that each has met the academic requirements for the awards that they are about to receive, and that each has been duly approved by Toronto Metropolitan University's Senate. Congratulations to each of you. Please be seated.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present candidates for the undergraduate degrees in the Faculty of Engineering and Architectural Science. Bachelor of Engineering in Biomedical Engineering, Yusuf Abdurrahman. Lamia Abed. Omar Abu Almaza. Abdallah Abu Samra. Ninawa Alaji. Ali Aldada. Sandra Alexander. Maryam Ali. Suna Ali. Sabira Backus. Zina Begovic. Nicholas Brooks. Sarah Buckwitz. Tanya Cerquera, with distinction. Jaysihen Chachi, with distinction. Mahdi Shakroon. Nurhan Shaloub. Lucas Church, with distinction. Alex Coelho. Jacob DuPont. Yasmin El Said. Jalen Franklin. Yelani Ganeshatasan, with distinction. Fatma Gajari. Niveta Gunendran. Esra Hamoud. Samra Hassan, with distinction. Al Anwar Hassan Ali. Brandon Hom, with distinction. Christian Isako. Su Min Jin, with distinction. Megan Kessner, with distinction. Shala Kalouf, with distinction. Grace Kamar. Uttara Krishnan, with distinction. Faiza Kulmi, with distinction. Brian Lee, with distinction. Jihyung Lee, with distinction. Hassan Mad. Nazifa Mahbub. Peter Michael Mastro Francesco. Ryan McNeese, with distinction. Andrea Mercica, with distinction. Marina Michael, with distinction. Suleima Mohammed. Yas Montaseri. Roy Morera. Aya Musa, with distinction. Amina Naz. Momin Nakawe, with distinction. Andres Nedelku, with distinction. Hui Koi Nguyen, with distinction. Alexandra Noguera. Dominic Paiva, with distinction. Gabriel Palaganas. Kitan Paranitaran. Brooke Pastuk. Abina Pulogajara, with distinction. Sayeda Quadri. Shanze Qureshi. Hiba Rashid, with distinction. Saim Rayar. Sabrina Saifu, with distinction. Hashim Shazada, with distinction. Rama Shalabi, with distinction. Anish Sukteo with distinction. Tajmina Tafadar. Nicholas Tarazi. Jonathan Tari. Ihab Tehami. Diana Temelkos with distinction. Naring Krishna Tambidurai. Chirag Trivedi. Ohiomwete Wantioje with distinction. Nathaniel Williams. Celeste Yi Shang. Alexandra Yu. Ashraf Zaman. Arsalan Zarif. Bachelor of Engineering in Civil Engineering. Michael Abdel Sayed. Kareem Abulela with distinction. Idris Afolabi. Sania Afridi. Sara Afshar. Faisal Ahmed. Idris Ahmed. Farahi Al-Hadithi. Aya Al-Hindi with distinction. Faiz Ali. Sayeda Ali Shah. Christopher Alves. Yara Atia. Faisal Awan with distinction. Adam Babar. Andrew Bader with distinction. Joseph Rayner Balancio. Feras Barakat with distinction. Prachi Barot. Avzem Batki. Peter Bello. Reka Benosa with distinction. Krulov Bacech with distinction. Sean Biswas. Tyler Capone Squires. Rory Kakarni. Parveer Chahal with distinction. Alvin Chan with distinction. Tiffany Chang. Osama Shahade. Tzu Yu Chu with distinction. Abdullah Rauf Damlaki. Radmer Davabi with distinction. Drew Daniel DeDuro. Joshua D'Souza. Sean Espiritu. David Fiorucci. Damian Fliss. Jonathan Framil. Reese Frobelius. Jonathan Jesmar Ero Garavan. Joy Gideon with distinction. Dominic Gonzalez. Gita Gouda. Mona Hafez. Parsa Hajizadeh. Sarah Hakim. Jaskaren Hanspal. Jaskiran Hanspal. Khalid Hashi. Anthony Halbig with distinction. Hanzala Hussain. Isabella Yakuchi. Omar Ibrahim. Amir Irfan. Kamal Jama. Ripsharnth Joel. Moise Kaf. Amir Kajehi. Marina Kajo. Tess King with distinction. Sharanha Kir Baharan. Nicholas Kaneze. Trang Le with distinction. Dennis Madrigal with distinction. Matumika Manevasagar. Stefano Mano. Carlo Marchione. Matteo Marinelli with distinction. Omar Mary. Joseph Mikhail with distinction. Mana Mir Hussaini with distinction. Mohammed Zaran Mohammed Arus. Cameron Mohammadi with distinction. Haider Mohammed Omar. Aryan Mohammed Youssef. Lucas Mondal. Nubia Mulugeta. Mohammed Nawaz. Kevin Ing Huang. Sanjay Nimalan. Mariana Oli. Adnan Atif Osmani. Deep Patel. Dave Patel. Simrat Pawar with distinction. Adam Pavla. Phil Prasad. Ahmad Popalazai. Debi Prefti with distinction. Akif Rahman. Zainab Raja. Tekshi Ranganathan with distinction. Luke Reyes. Khalid Riaz. Khalid Samin. Alyssa Santaguida. Harkamal Saran with distinction. Benjamin Shrimpf with distinction. Juliana Chiqueta. Mobeen Shah with distinction. Prasad Shah. Sadikan Shahid. Abdul Ahad Shaikani. Ankit Sharma. Dante Sinagulia. Hafsa Siraj. Samuel Slogan. Joseph Smith with distinction. John Sopta. Joshua Stevenson. Saif Syed. Nafisa Tabassum. Mehdi Talib. C. Nod Tan. Jasmine Tibaldi. Caitlin Tomotsugu. Jason Tran. Michael Vaziri. Enrique Villalba. Dylan Walsh. Albert Wijaya with distinction. Derek Wong with distinction. Morgan Yap. Roby Jonas. Ricky Zhang. Bachelor of Engineering in Industrial Engineering. Zara Abbasi with distinction. Daniel Abedi. Ibrahim Abukar. Jude Abu Kaji. Aisha Ahmed. Mert Arslantis. Alexa Bautista. Joshin Bola. Gabriel Kochung. Nathaniel Cox. Robert Faea. Anam Fatima. Ruda Habal with distinction. Syed Farbad Hashemi. Muhammad Ismail. Joanne John. Seba Justin. Zahir Kazi. Jiun Kim. Alan Luke. Sadia Mahbub. Isha Mehmood. Maggie Malkin. Kevin Marianayagam. Hannah Mohammed. Ahmed Mohammed. Mohammed Fateh Mumtaz. Ananya Rida. Luke Ruivo. Nathan Shank with distinction. Aaron Siegel with distinction. Aaron Sidhu. Thomas School. Gobi Tang with distinction. Timur Tkachev with distinction. Methusaga Velalakan. Leo Edward Vergara. Ana Villanueva Merguia with distinction. Adam Wojdecki. Sarah Yan with distinction. Justin Zaccanini. Bachelor of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering. Saad Abdul Mateen. Kimberly Abundo. Yusuf Afifi with distinction. Zerneen Ali. Zuhair Al-Kambarji. Saeed Al-Zarif. Sungho An. Niroshan Anton Rajakaryar. Wabil Ashraf. Abdullah Badran. Aryaman Bali. Jaden Barreto. Basal Bali with distinction. Deep Bhatt. Jeremy Bittick. John Carlo Bolivar. Liam Bort. Hakeem Boriyawala. Joseph Breen. Imran Banyatzada with distinction. Jagdeep Chander. Nathaniel Cho. Jessica Chow with distinction. Matthew Chu with distinction. Patrick Colarocchio. Dadmer Dara with distinction. Hartik Dehal.
Let's go!
Sean Alias de la Cruz. Christopher Isan. Yasser Faruqi. Yi Nok Fong. Jacob Fulton. Bula Gad. Janil Ganuelias. Aikamjot Gill with distinction. Rashab Goel with distinction. Henry Gomes with distinction. Gabriel Grauer Michael with distinction. Raymond Ha. Mikias Helmerium. Nikki Haj Imani. Saman Hamidizadeh. Ahmed Hashi. Mohammed Hassan. Daniel Hill. Cody Ho. Eric Wynn. Timothy Indawe. Michael Ivanov. Shane Jan with distinction. Atib Jawed. Michael Jang, Dawei Jin, Hyunwook Kang, Frank Karabassis, Ifra Khan, Jamal Khan, Arham Khatib, Junseo Kim with distinction, Tyler Lentz with distinction, Jackson Liang, Hong Hao Lin, Clement Lenardi with distinction, David Livingston, Po Wei Lu with distinction, Zi Yang Lo, Kwang Hao Lu, Christopher Macris, Rostam Malik, Mekdelowit Mamo with distinction, Yahya Mansour, Mohammed Mazar, Raheem Merchant, Paulo Miranda with distinction, Amirali Mirmohammadi Tehrani, Nader Musa, Aman Nagrial, Pavel Nicolau, Antonio Ortolano, Preet Parikh, Bhumil Patel with distinction, Harsh Patel, Mithil Patel, Atavan Pathmalingam with distinction, Ashan Pubalasingham, Abilis Primatas, Andrik Punit, Eric Quattro Chalky, Mohammed Hassan Qureshi, Rishab Raja, Ruchith Rajapaksa, Usama Riyad, Artemis Rondo, Mankarn Sandhu, Janakan Satguneswaran, Matthew Cerny, Emil Sebastian Pillai, Rabe Siddiqui, Hiba Sibidiki, Gursimran Singh. Sukhmadeep Singh. Varun Sivaruban. Sebastian Saint Amour with distinction. Melanie Cerebus. Umar Syed. Muhammad Hassan Taha. Junaid Tariq. Andrew Uakonye with distinction. Daniel Chris Ventura. Evan Vert. Stefan Visconti with distinction. Devereaux Williams. Raymond Wu. Ammar bin Yunus. Rami Zakir Shah. Fahad Zayona. Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present candidates for the graduate degrees in the Faculty of Engineering and Architectural Science. Master of Applied Science in Biomedical Engineering. Danny Akkad. Ola Dabur. Tien Loc Le. Jacob Miller. Simona Parati. Leah Zilla. Master of Engineering in Biomedical Engineering. Yasmin Al-Ziyadeh. Nargis Al-Arabi. Lydia Ann. Paulo Calea. Zainab Mansour. Nagin Musavi Shashtari. Shahana Panchal. Master of Applied Science in Civil Engineering. Carlos Jimenez Miranda. Sabah Sabet. Mohammed Sharif. Master of Engineering in Civil Engineering. Shibil Abdul Ghafoor. Danielle Alberga. Negin Amini. Krishna Gautam. Amritpal Gill. Meghana Guda. Yvonne Keck. Asal Mohammed Razai. Omar Omar. Stephen Pignataro. Depeche Podil. Syed Sufyan. Ahmed Sir Sultani. Mary Thompson. Itunu Tomori. Charumati Venkatasan. Master of Applied Science in Mechanical and Industrial Engineering, Messiah Ataye. Robel Ephraim. Master of Engineering in Mechanical and Industrial Engineering, Lijo Joseph. Jayasuriya Nandagopal. Iman Olfatian. Alex Putemvidu John. Ammar Rashid. Rishabharaj Sarma. Ryan Trufin. Master of Applied Science in Project Management in the Built Environment, Layan Farahat. Master of Project Management in Project Management in the Built Environment, Mark Sankmars. Mohammed Rostam. David Smith. Doctor of Philosophy in Biomedical Engineering, Sanjeev Full. Doctor of Philosophy in Civil Engineering, Mohammed Sajad Ansar. Waqas Latif Baloch. Hamdi El Sayed. Musab Nassar. Azita Purateshkar. Doctor of Philosophy in Mechanical and Industrial Engineering, Ashok Kumar Dinakaran. Berad Ghazi Nouri. Mohammed Mahdi Nikahi. Maryam Servatan Miandoab. Ibrahim Sharifi. Varinder Sudu. Madam Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of today's graduates.
Hello, TMU grads. I'm Jen McMillan, Vice Provost students, and I'm so happy to share this special moment with you. Every one of you set a major goal for yourself. And today, after years of hard work and sacrifice, we honor all that you've accomplished. Your degree is a celebration of the courage it took to get you here, of the hard work and dedication you've demonstrated inside and outside of the classroom, of the breakthroughs that have helped mold you into the person you've become, and of the community you've found along the way. Your degree represents more than just the assignments you've completed and the exams that you've written. The student groups, the passion projects, the events and the games, they all represent the many ways you help build this community that will live on well past graduation. Whether your families, friends, and supporters are near or far today, I know they are celebrating this achievement with you. You've completed something significant, and great opportunities await you. As you enter this next phase of your lives, I challenge you to keep growing and using your unique voices to change the world. Never be afraid to be courageous, to be loud, and to be bold. Finally, thank you for choosing us. We're so proud that you'll forever be a part of the TMU community.
Today is about celebrating how far you've come.
And we'd like to take this opportunity to talk about how far you're going to go.
You have become a part of something bigger.
Graduating from TMU is a major milestone.
I still remember exactly how I felt when I was in your seat on this very day. I definitely had a mixture of emotions.
I was just really very proud.
At Convocation, I felt very prepared for my career, but very excited, but also a little sad.
Quite optimistic.
Nostalgic.
I felt excited and I felt prepared.
Walking across that stage at Convocation meant that I fulfilled personal goals, but I also fulfilled the goals of the family, and that was really important.
As much as it was the end of the chapter, it was actually the start of something great.
And I had so many questions, like, how am I going to make my big dreams come true?
Do I have it all figured out?
How am I going to come back?
So it was party time, but also you got some work to do down the road. Start thinking about it.
As a member of the TMU alumni community, we are here to show you that you have a safety net.
As TMU alumni, you are part of a supportive network of people
who are committed to lifting each other up and helping each other grow.
Today,
Tomorrow,
And always.
So just take a deep breath.
enjoy this moment.
and remember, we're here to support you.
And we can't wait to see what you go on to accomplish.
Well, they should buy the picture frame. Buy the picture frame.
Please welcome Provost and Vice President Academic, Roberta Yanashito Provenzano.
Thank you so much, Dean Duver. Welcome, guests, esteemed faculty and staff, proud parents, and above all, graduates of the class of 2024. It is a tremendous honor to stand before you on this momentous occasion. Today, we gather to celebrate not just the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance, but also the beginning of new journeys, new challenges, and new opportunities. Congratulations. Each step in your journey has been marked by growth, resilience, and a relentless pursuit of knowledge. You have navigated the complexities of academic life, balanced the demands of rigorous coursework with extracurricular passions, and overcome unprecedented challenges, especially those posed by a global pandemic and the complexities of the world's events. Your adaptability and determination have been nothing short of inspiring. As we bring today's convocation ceremony to a close, I would like us to reflect on the experiences that have led to this moment. Graduates, your time at TMU has prepared you for a world that is ever-changing and increasingly complex and interconnected. You have been equipped with the skills, knowledge, and critical thinking necessary to thrive in your fields. More importantly, you have learned the value of community, collaboration, and innovation. These are the pillars upon which our university stands and the values that will guide you as you step into the future. As you embark on this next chapter, I encourage you to embrace the unknown with confidence, boldness, curiosity, every day challenging the status quo. The world is full of possibilities, but it also presents complex challenges that require not only creative, but also compassionate solutions. Your education has given you the tools to not only succeed, but to lead and to inspire and to transform. I would also like to take a moment to acknowledge and thank the families and friends and mentors who have supported you throughout the journey. Your achievements today, you can clap now. I was going to prompt you later, but clap now. Your achievements today are truly a testament to their unwavering support and belief in your potential. As you leave TMU, carry with you the lessons that you've learned, the friendships forged, and the memories you've all created. Stay connected to your alma mater, for you are now part of a vibrant and dynamic network of TMU alumni who are making a meaningful and real impact in the world. In closing, I'd like to share with you a quote from Maya Angelou. You can't use up creativity. The more you use, the more you have. Let this be a reminder that your potential is limitless and your capacity to innovate and create is boundless. Congratulations, class of 2024. We are incredibly proud of you and very excited to see the remarkable contributions you will make to the world. Go forth with confidence, courage, and the knowledge that you will always be a part of our TMU family. Thank you.
I would like to thank all the staff, volunteers, and faculty here today who helped make this ceremony a wonderful experience for all. Graduates and guests, once again, congratulations from everyone at the university. I hope you continue to enjoy this very special day. I now welcome Catherine Rowan from the Office of the Dean in the Faculty of Arts to sing the national anthem. For those who are standing, please remain standing until all of our graduates have left the arena. Graduates, please follow our arena marshals who will usher you to the 4th floor to join your family and friends. Thank you for celebrating with us today.